Go ahead and start that. The second I hit this.
Welcome back to the Dudecast. How we doing, boys? How we doing?
Doing pretty good.
I'm amazing.
Man, shut up.
I know you got to take a dump right now, but so
Just gonna leave that in there.
yes, of course.
Oh yeah.
All right,
That's just you.
you're not wrong.
Yeah, I know because we had a little discussion beforehand.
All right, let's get focused.
Yeah,
Anyway,
let's get
sorry, we
started.
got to lock in. We got to lock in. All right, here we go. So for what, Zane? I got to ask, how do you think we're gonna do next year football?
Football?
Like just because okay, all right. Let's get an outside perspective. What do you
Outside
how do you think we're gonna be doing?
I don't think you guys have done good for the past years.
We went 8-1 last.
were-
Yeah, but then how did districts go?
Okay, we don't.
We
talk
don't
about
talk about districts.
districts.
We don't talk about districts.
We can go 1-8 and then play districts and keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Oh yeah. Well, you guys play like way more games than we do for baseball.
36.
Like yeah. Like,
We're actually over the limit for Misha.
really?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
You wait. Hold on. Let's just click. You say Misha?
Misha.
Misha.
Same difference, dude.
Misha. There you go.
ish, we like.
You know what Tennessee's
like-
is? Tennessee is Tisha. We started the season. Started the season in Tennessee.
Stop.
Awkward silence
And
in a
we're done.
podcast is not a
We're
good
done.
thing.
We're done. We're done with that. Anyway,
Moving on.
Zane, what was your opinion? Because he said we're gonna just.
I
not
think
do too hot.
I think our defense is gonna look pretty good. Quarterback situation.
rough.
Cardin
Don't know
Underwood.
what's going on there. Cardin
Well, I don't.
might play defense as well.
The thing
And
What
about
about Levi Phillips?
well, here's the kicker about both of those guys. They're both safeties.
Yeah, exactly.
One's a nickel, so he'll be like the number 2 guy for Levi, and Levi is our varsity starting free safety. And
It's kind of rough to
I mean,
take our.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't make him play.
Is there no upcoming like classmen that can fill that role?
We're not talking about Brock Brooks. I'm not even going to entertain that idea.
Not gonna mention it.
Not even going to entertain that idea. That is just no. But I just don't for
Has to
the
throw up.
yeah, dude, it's nasty. Like, have you seen that? What
The video?
you've seen that? I know you've
The
seen
video
it.
he
Have
paid
you-
for.
Yeah, the video he paid for. You know those?
Dude, I have
You ever
no
see
clue.
those? You ever see those videos of those guys being like, "This is one of the greatest quarterbacks, dual threat, and yada yada yada." and
Yeah, it's
stuff.
like a promotion video
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
He paid for one of them.
Is he not good?
No, he threw 7 interceptions in one game.
It's not good.
No, it's not. It's terrible. And he only threw to one guy, and that was Will Buckley.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's not. And I don't. That's what. And for Cardin, I've never really seen him play quarterback other than the
Yeah.
because we would do whenever their game would get canceled, JV's game would get canceled, they would
Yeah.
do like a scrimmage, and the varsity guys, us, we would coach we would get to call plays and like defensive stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sounds
But-
like fun.
And imagine if you guys got to do that for baseball. How fun.
Well, we wouldn't be calling plays. We'd
you'd
just,
just be
loud.
You'd just be steel every time.
you know, we'd be like you in the dugout, what you used to do. Come on, guys.
Get on me. Yeah. I was loud.
Yeah, you were.
Hey, I brought the party though.
Brought the energy.
I brought that energy, baby. I just kept things going. But I still, back to the Cardin Underwood, I've never really seen him play like seriously. So I don't know. Like I've seen Levi play and I know he is probably one of the smartest football players I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
I would much rather him be back there. I don't know if he wants to is the thing. I don't know if he would like.
Yeah, I don't know if we can afford to take him away from the defense either. On that.
Was he not the JV quarterback?
No.
Who was the JV quarterback?
Cardin.
Well, then
Well,
they'll probably put
Here's
him
what
in.
Levi did. Levi would play one or however many quarters or something like that. Like I know he did that earlier in the season. He'd play like a couple of quarters for that, and then he'd bounce because he played all 4 for the varsity game. And that was only for home games, like during
Well,
early season. I'm pretty
That might have
sure.
been just for one game, I think.
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember him it was a home game, and he was doing that. But yeah, I know Ben.
Ben. Yeah.
There was talks about.
There's talks about Ben.
What about that Dax Van Allen kid?
Yeah, I thought
was
this
a
kid's
joke.
gonna be like this guy's gonna try out for football and be the varsity quarterback or whatever.
No, dude.
That's what I've heard.
I've never
I
seen.
haven't heard about that. What
So
was that thing
do you know
about?
that kid, Dax Van Allen?
He's in my weights class, racked right next to me. I've never spoke to the guy.
He's weird, kind of blonde, short,
Okay.
Classes.
glasses.
Don't
If
know.
Ben was,
He's out there
if,
on the-
if Ben and who's a really blonde guy? I don't know. A blonde Ben, basically.
Okay.
Just with a receding hairline.
Davis
Oh.
Cowger's new hair. Now that's really blonde.
I saw him. I
I
think he
did
goes
see
to my
him.
church, which is
Really?
the funniest thing. Yeah, because I was sitting in church and I turn around and he's just right there, like right behind me. But I didn't know if it was him or not because he had that blonde hair. But now that you say that, I don't think shit. God damn.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway. So I know this might be a touchy subject, but baseball-wise, how are we doing?
2-6, starting off the year very strong.
Very
yeah.
strong, baby.
Well, we went down to Memphis to start the season, right? And
To start the season,
Yeah.
right?
Memphis to start the season.
well, not
Memphis.
like start the season right. We just went down, like make sure you know. So we lost the first 2 games, and then came out Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Won the 2 games that we played Saturday. So that was like a good momentum going forward, right? Coming back to Springfield.
Yeah.
Then we lost to Ozark.
That was only it was like
this.
1-2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was like a week ago,
Yeah.
or it was this week. No, we lost to Joplin actually 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then we lost to Ozark. Sucks because both the Joplin and Ozark is the first games that we played on the new turf right here. Lost the first 2 home games. Losing to Ozark was the first conference game, and we lost to them. And then
Paid for all that turf and
then we hosted the Willard tournament here last weekend, and we lost every single game then too. But I don't know. I think if we get our heads pulled out of our butts,
What was the problem? Like
We don't-
what's the
I
deal?
think
is it just
we-
batting or what's the deal?
we're really unlucky with where we're hitting the ball right now.
Oh.
A lot of guys are hitting the ball really hard.
Really
it's
hard
just going
right to the
guy. Yeah.
yeah.
That
So-
I always hated it.
I think that's one of the main problems. And then another problem is probably our starting pitchers are really good, but the relievers were kind of
struggling.
Yeah, we're kind of struggling.
Because I know
Not
y'all
throwing
got
strikes.
Colin, and didn't he say he was going like 80 something as a lefty?
Yeah, he's upper 80s or not upper 80s, like I'm not too sure. 80s. He's
Like
in the
86, would you say 85?
Yeah, probably somewhere around there.
Ballpark.
Yeah, he's our best pitcher. But I mean, it doesn't help that we lost, a couple of guys like the guys that quit, like Jalen Brandon and Peyton Wolf.
Jalen quit?
Yeah, he quit.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
I know Peyton quit because he's doing football full time though.
yeah, but he would have been a good
Pitcher.
player to have. And then
He was a pitcher, wasn't he?
Jalen was a good hitter. Wolfie played,
Third and
yeah, and then he pitched too. Yeah, he was a good pitcher too. Yeah,
you think he would have been a good relief for?
he would have been a good relief. We could have had him in the bullpen.
So are you a relief pitcher for?
Yeah,
varsity?
I'm relief pitching for varsity this year.
Okay. Well, that's
I
good.
had first game that I pitched one. It was in Memphis. It was 1 inning. Did really good there. Then I pitched against Rockbridge, and I
Struggle a little bit.
struggled pretty bad. Not gonna lie, I couldn't throw a strike. I was missing low and away. But
Well, does Coach Jarman still get you throwing submarine or what?
no, I'm sidearm now.
Yeah.
But
Had you thrown submarine for a bit?
Freshman
like,
year.
yeah, he
Freshman
had
year
me
when I
throwing
was-
submarine. It was kind of fun while I was doing it, but just it was not gonna.
It's not very
not-
healthy.
No,
Gonna last.
well, sidearm isn't healthy either.
Yeah.
But
It's not much better.
Submarine wasn't gonna last that long.
So,
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I thought it was. I felt like you threw harder when you weren't doing submarine.
Oh yeah, I
And
definitely.
I was
did.
like, whenever he asked you to do submarine, I was like, why?
Well, the submarine was just to mess with hitters.
Yeah,
I mean,
throw them off.
yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I mean, yeah, but even I'd rather you throw a consistent strike than.
No, I same. Yeah,
That's
I'd rather.
I'm
do
like,
that.
that doesn't. I
Well,
don't know, man. Hey,
what
I
wins
quit- I
games,
quit.
Right?
I only played till freshman year and then quit. So I mean, I don't know how much I have to say. Yeah, you left after it got, or just before it got bad.
Yeah.
Or
This week-
Well, not bad, but just not as fun.
This week we got the Glendale game
Ooh.
Thursday.
So
Predictions?
Well,
predictions?
I don't want to say something.
No. Give me like. Do you say because
Depending on who they throw,
okay?
it's depending on how the game's gonna go. and depending on how we throw or who we throw is going to help. If we throw Colin, best pitcher against Glendale, I think defensive wise we'll hang with them. But if they throw, I don't think they're going to throw Sebastian Norman because he's not really I don't think he pitches that much in high school. He's just, a big hitter. So I think
Isn't he like
he's the one that's going to go to the
He's their
MLB. Yeah.
They're like crazy good guy.
Yeah, one that played for like Team USA for their 17U team.
No, yeah.
Wow.
No,
Just ridiculous.
yeah, I think it depends on who they're going to throw against us,
Yeah.
and then who we throw against them. That's kind of the outcome of that game. But I mean, I don't know. I think either this week or next week we're going to start figuring out what we're all doing wrong, and then try to put the pieces together to start winning ball games.
Has coach sat you down like, guys, what are we doing? Yeah, like because I mean,
It's mostly just it's not going to change until you guys change it. But
it's one of those. Okay.
yeah. He wants us to figure it out ourselves. He doesn't want to be the one because all they can do as coaching staff is just
Yell at you.
and then,
just get after you.
and then give us our practices, and that's
Yeah.
it. Practice what they think we need to work on. But the only way we're going to get better is if we
Actually put forth the intent and come in with the intent of improving and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not just going.
Are there a bunch of guys just going through the motions right now? Or?
That's what he's saying, and I can see that. But yeah, it's a lot of defensive errors, I think, too, in the field.
And from those defense, like, is it mostly infield, outfield? What's the deal with that?
Infield. I think it's infield. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. Huh. Because I always thought that our, at least, whenever I watched you guys last year, you guys' infield was pretty solid.
Yeah, last year's class had, like, the seniors last year were pretty good.
Infield wise, for sure.
Yeah, they had Kale, Evan Vintage, and they had Nate Owens, and then Ryland Smith would also switch with him over there at second, and then they had
Ryland's still playing. He's still here, isn't he?
Yeah, he's our starting shortstop.
Yeah, he's a senior this year.
He's probably the best infielder we have.
Really?
Yeah, he rarely makes an error. Really depends on if the ball takes a really bad hop because he's really good at coming through the ball.
Is he short?
Yeah, he's shortstop.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
And then
Hey, I got a question. Where's Joey playing?
third.
Okay. Would you say who makes the most errors in the infield?
In the infield, right now I think it's a mix between like Jackson and like Brody or Jamin at first, but
So first base,
first and second. Second, like Jax plays second.
right
but
side.
I think his problem is just he's going too quick. I think he can if he slows down and then does his fundamentals better. I think he's a good second baseman. I mean,
No, I've seen him play.
yeah, if he gets it a little bit cleaned up, he'll be pretty good. And then
Yeah.
Brody and Jamin at first, just it kind of depends on it's like situational problems they have. It's
Yeah.
like they can feel the ball and stuff. It's just what they're doing, like in that situation.
Yeah. Would you rather? Man, I always thought that Mike's pick was.
Oh,
just-
Mike's pick was
like he
incredible.
could just dig it. He could dig it out of a hole like mile deep.
I threw with him and Aston the other day.
Yeah,
and
he still got it?
We were messing with him, seeing if he could still do it. He still has it.
Dang.
But
I was like-
contrary, he had to throw with his left arm.
Well,
Surgery.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
Tommy
filled
John's
it,
not the
took it all.
best.
Was it Tommy John?
Yeah.
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 And didn't
Right in here.
EJ had it, right?
EJ had
too?
it there too.
Yeah. So why is his was so much faster? Or did EJ got it earlier than he did? But anyway. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I don't-
hopefully,
I just also know that, like, what were you saying?
hopefully, Kickapoo baseball will turn it around. you
Yeah,
know?
turn
Oh,
around.
well,
quick,
we think we're going to, but I don't know. I know next year we're going to be pretty good. And then the year following that, after like our class is gone,
Yeah.
pretty sure they're also going to be pretty good then too.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta have some players need to have varsity time, like the younger guys.
Yeah.
So then they're good when they
get there.
Yeah. Because I mean, you don't get varsity time, you don't know how varsity baseball is. I mean, last year just playing JV, that was it's a lot different when you get up to play varsity
Yeah.
a little bit, or you get the varsity side of it.
Yeah, because you get guys.
JV baseball, nobody cares.
Yeah,
You're just getting reps in basically.
yeah.
Varsity, that's all. It all matters when you're playing varsity.
Yeah, and I feel like it's very similar for football as well.
Exactly.
JV football versus varsity football is almost like a world difference. Like
It's like once you experience a little bit of varsity football, JV is just like minuscule.
it's so easy.
It's
Two different worlds.
It's
just
two
Completely. I mean, I didn't play much JV last year because I was hurt for so long.
Yeah.
But in the games that I played, I still was. It wasn't that hard. I know it's crazy. It's crazy to say, but really, it was not. It was like playing on easy mode sometimes.
It
I
really
felt
is,
like.
yeah.
Especially when they throw that like the center the size of Russell Pinkowski at you, and then you just run him over. But like, varsity is I agree. It's a
Different
completely
ball,
it's
yeah.
yes, yeah, because you get guys who are like
Get the top of the line for high school football.
yeah, around here, but like remember those
Oh yeah, that's true.
did you go to the Joplin game this year?
was that like the first game or
No, Joplin was.
was it at
It
Joplin?
was the last one. No, it was here.
I don't think I did. I
was
think
the
I
last
only
game
went
of the
to.
season.
I think I didn't even go to Glendale game.
You didn't go to the Glendale?
No, I was.
Dude, that was
Stayed
a
home.
dude. That was a
That was a
hell of a game to
Electric
watch.
game.
That game was on.
Trust me, next year I'm gonna go to like I think almost every football game.
You should.
You
It's
should.
it's.
I realized that I've been
Senior year.
slacking.
The
off.
atmosphere is
Freshman
awesome.
year I was going to a lot of games.
Well, yeah, because freshman year you don't got anything better to do.
Yeah, and you want to get
just-
that high school experience the first year.
no, yeah. I need to start going to some basketball games.
Dude,
Oh, right?
I've
I've never been to one.
I've
only,
been to. No, I haven't been to one.
Only basketball game I've been to was that girls one at MSU at JQH that one year.
Yeah,
yeah.
was I
yeah.
there with you on that?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
me, you, and like Mike, and then
And then we ran into like a couple other guys there, didn't we?
Yeah,
Because it was
yeah.
like it was the state. I think it was.
yeah, it was
state.
it was against.
State.
I think they were playing Staley or whatever.
some private.
I don't know.
I think I've been to more girls volleyball games than basketball games.
Still haven't been to a
That's
volleyball
true.
game.
You've never been to a volleyball
Nope.
game? I've been to maybe 3 of them. Just because it'd be like after practice,
Exactly,
and then you'd
yeah.
just be like, yeah, I'm here, I might as well.
We gotta start going to soccer games too, dude. I
We're
mean,
not- girls soccer's
they're
right
playing now,
right?
yeah, and they're
Yeah, they
pretty.
are.
They're good. They're I saw a post the other day on Instagram. It was the like the state rankings for soccer.
Yeah.
And Kickapoo is like in the top 10.
Seriously?
Yeah, for
You think we're
girls.
gonna, man? Holy cow!
Okay, I guess we
I
need to
guess
start.
I've just been sleeping on soccer then. I
Yeah.
guess I don't know because I was always like, oh, I get him soccer.
Yeah, you know,
There's a little bit of a football soccer rivalry going on based on the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on the name. Yeah, I mean that, and I don't. It's hard to understand soccer for me. Like understand
Yeah.
when I watch it. Like I understand when ball goes in the
Well,
goal. That's a point. But
Offside,
gotta
such
watch it
a
more, man.
odd
I'm
penalty.
like,
Well,
how you can offside?
I can explain it to you right now.
Explain it to me
Okay.
right now.
So
lay it down.
I know it's a defender.
crap, I forgot. It's something to do with the defenders, and then if you're like there's like one guy on your offense, if you have the ball,
Yeah.
it's like you can't have.
You gotta have. Don't you have to have one of your offensive players in front of the ball?
I think it's.
I don't know. That doesn't make.
Yeah, I have no clue. I'm gonna be
It
honest.
doesn't make any sense because I'm like, you're kicking a ball across a field, and you have to have people in person. Like that doesn't make any sense. That's like saying there's an offsides in basketball. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. There's not an
don't know.
offsides in basketball, is there?
What you guys really need. What you guys really need to start going to. I know it sounds bad. Wrestling, dude.
Wrestling?
That's-
Interesting.
Yeah, Annie at Parkview.
Ooh.
When I went to her games,
Okay.
they're fun to watch, dude. If you're cheering for somebody, yeah.
Yeah. I've never been to a wrestling meet, but I used to. Like, I had a cousin who had who was in karate, and they would do that whole deal, and it was like it looks very similar to how like a wrestling meet would look, because they
Yeah,
have
you-
mats everywhere,
Yeah.
but and a karate thing, they're doing flips and jumps and throwing stuff, but yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to talk about, boys.
That was the Dudecast.
That was the Dudecast.
I got another.
Part 1. Hey, all right,
What do
lay
you
it
gotta
down, lay it
say,
down,
Sam?
lay it down,
All
lay it
right,
down.
so Saturday night, I didn't go to it personally, but I heard that there was around 9 to 10 UFC fights for about $25 downtown.
Oh, at the cage fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That
What?
Might have to start going to those.
amateur to pro.
Yeah, it was at the. What is that place?
Speaking of amateur, we got to go to some arena football games.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm
when those
down.
windows
We've
open up,
already talked about this. We're going to
Dude,
that.
that does sound like something.
We're going to that.
I've seen.
Got to start going to more rodeos too. Skipped out on that the other night.
I didn't go
None of
last
y'all
time.
went.
I
I
didn't
know.
go either.
Well, the problem is I don't have boots, and my jeans are
don't
not
have
baggy enough.
I don't have boots either.
I
bought
look
jeans
stupid in
specifically for
jeans
that.
without boots on.
I wore jeans and Ultra Boosts. Don't even.
Oh, that one night that we went.
Yeah. I just let her ride, dude. Just rocked it. Anyway.
I threw on my hiking boots.
Did you actually?
I did.
Hey, good enough.
did.
That's pretty much
They look fine. Honestly, I think that would be fine.
and Hey Dudes, I think, are the only ones that are acceptable. Like, because I see people wearing Hey Dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Dudes, boots, work boots,
Gotta wear some Crocs.
hiking boots.
That's what I was thinking.
God, you
Maybe
show
some
up
Yeezy
Crocs, Yeezy slides, like really 5-inch inseam shorts. Ridiculous. But yeah, well, that's
That's it.
it for the first Dudecast, boys.
All right.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, baby.